Hey everyone, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA. In this video I want to go over one of Pride Mobility's newest folding electric wheelchairs. It's called the Jazzy Carbon 27X. Now they also have a chair called the Jazzy Carbon 27 that is different from this one. The main difference is that this one folds inward or sideways, whereas the regular Jazzy Carbon 27 folds flat. So they fold differently. A couple things about this chair. Once you remove the battery, as the name implies, it weighs 27 pounds. So it's one of the lightest folding electric wheelchairs in the industry. It can support 275 pounds of weight. It has an 8-mile battery range, and you can get an optional add-on battery, so you can double that range to 16 miles. And I'll show you how that works. It's pretty cool. The chair has a top speed of 3.7 miles per hour. And of course, it's made by one of the best brands in the industry, which is Pride Mobility. So they have an awesome warranty, and the support includes a 1-year in-home service contract. So you have additional peace of mind just knowing that you're purchasing a great product by one of the best brands in the industry. So in this video, I just want to go over it in a little more detail and show you more about the Jazzy Carbon 27X. So I'll start here at the back, show you these motors. So there's 2 motors on this chair, and you can see that they're offsetting, and that's because it folds inward. So when it's folded, this will actually be right in front of this one, and that gets it to the most compact position. The width of the chair when it's folded is 10 inches. So it's really narrow, it's easy for storage. You'll notice on these motors, they are 2 150-watt motors, so 300 watts of power. And there's 2 of these red levers. So I'm going to turn off this chair for right now, because if I don't do that, it's going to beep. So now it's off. So if I press both of these back, it puts it into freewheel. Now once in freewheel, you can push it like a manual wheelchair, and you have a handle on each side. So if you ran out of battery life, this is what you would have to do. Or if you just wanted to stretch your legs, use it as a walker, you can do that. You just can't operate it when it's in freewheel. So you have to put these back into the drive position. You'll see right here, it shows there's a lock symbol and an unlock. So when it's in the lock symbol, it means the brakes are now engaged. So when I power this on and I accelerate the joystick, it'll stop on its own, because once you let off the throttle, the electromagnetic brakes are automatically engaged. Cool thing about the chair is that it comes with a cushion. It comes standard, makes a big difference. Has a lot of memory foam. You also got your anti-tip wheels here on the back of the chair, just to prevent you from tipping backwards if you go up a steep incline. You'll likely never use them, but you do have that for added safety. You'll notice here in the back, got these little loops. This is actually for the cushion. Actually, I'm still not sure where these connect to, but you don't need to connect it to anything, because once you set the cushion on here, it stays in place. You also got a seat belt. On the back of the chair, you also have a storage pouch here. So not much space, but you could put the charger in there. And because it's a folding electric wheelchair, you just don't have much storage to begin with. It's connected by Velcro right here. I can flip up that pouch, and I can adjust the firmness of the seat back. If I want it to be a little more firm, you can do that here. Now moving on to the joystick. So as I mentioned, it's a pretty simplistic joystick. It's your power button. That's how you power it on and off. Let's power it back on. Okay. Here's your battery life. You can see it's fully charged. This is your speed control. I can turn this top speed down or turn it all the way up. Right now it's at that top speed setting, so that the max speed on this is 3.7 miles per hour. You got a horn button. You got a charging port right here. So this is where you can charge the battery. Alternatively, you can also charge the battery directly on the battery itself. So right here, you'll notice there is this button says press, and then you pull right here. They make it pretty easy. That's how you remove the battery. Here is your charging port, so if you wanted to charge the battery off the chair, you can do that. Leave the chair inside your garage or in your car and just bring this in, you can charge it. And then once it's fully charged, you line up this little piece that sticks out right in this hole. And you got the metal teeth right here that connect here. So that's where the power supply comes in. Just slide that on, there. Now the battery is connected. Let me power it back on. Yep, so it's working. You'll also notice this is something that could trip you up. There's a button on this side on the battery, and you can turn off the battery. So with it turned off, I'm not gonna be able to turn on the joystick. This must be turned on in order to turn on the joystick. You also notice this button. So on the side, you can see it says battery L, which is the left side, battery R on the right side. So we have the battery on the right side. You can purchase an additional battery and double the range to 16 miles. And if you do that, it would be inserted right here. Now it comes standard with this. This is a cup holder, a little storage area. I guess you could store a couple things, maybe like your wallet and your keys. So I take that back. I said there's not much storage. You got a little bit more here. But in order to take this off, there's a button right here. You pull it right up, and you can see there's some teeth here. Same thing, metal connector. So you can purchase an additional battery. It slides on just like the other. So once you run out of battery life on this battery, I would press this button, which would move the power to the left side. So if this button is pressed in at the top, it's going to draw power from the battery on the other side. If I want to draw power off of this battery, I press this down where the circle is, just like you can see here. Now it's going to draw power from this. So once this battery is depleted, hit the top button, you'll get power drawn from the other battery. One thing to note too, I just learned this, so if you charge directly on the joystick, it's not going to charge both batteries at the same time. It'll only charge whatever one that you have pressed in. So if I have the circle or the down button pressed, it's only going to charge this battery, and then once it's fully charged, I can switch it to that and it'll charge the other one. And this is assuming you purchase the additional battery. So just wanted to share that, but really cool that you can double the range.
Hey, I just want to let you know real quick, we do have a physical catalog that we can send to you, and it is free. It's not of all of our products, but it is of our top sellers. You can give us a call at the number below and just provide your information to the representative that answers, and we'll get it sent out to you. Or you can also click on free catalog at the top of our website and just fill out that short form and submit it. And once we receive that information, you'll receive that catalog in about 10 days. All right, back to the video.
And I'll put this cup holder back on. Same thing, you just line up this little notch here. You hear that click into place. Now these are individual leg rests. You can adjust the height. I just learned that as well. Right now it's on a setting. I believe it can come down about an inch or two. Right now we have it at the top setting, but there's an Allen wrench you can use to loosen this, and you need to get a wrench on this side. The armrests do flip up. There's a button right here on the side, so I can press this button, flip it up. I can do on the other side. This allows for transfers in and out of the seat. You also notice that on the joystick, you can disconnect it here, which is a great feature. And then pull the joystick out. So this is good for traveling. You don't want to damage the joystick. They make it really easy to remove the joystick. So I like that. And if you're left-handed, you can easily put it on the left side. You got a hole here. You just move this screw on this side and the joystick. You also have to fish the wire over on that side. So you can just take this off and you can put it on the left side. It's not a big deal to do that. We always get that question. You need the joystick mounted on the left side or the right side. It's really easy to do. And that's really for pretty much every electric wheelchair. It's easy to put on the other side. we are giving away a free mobility scooter. Now, from the past of doing this giveaway, this is an authentic giveaway too, guys. We're actually giving these away to real people. This is not something that's set up. We give these to real people that actually subscribe and comment on our videos. But what we're finding is that a lot of times people are hard to get a hold of, and we want to give away to people that are supporting us. So moving forward, if you want to be eligible for this, all you have to do is comment on any video, subscribe to our channel, and then once you've done those things, send us an email at giveaway@electricwheelchairsusa.com. We'll put that on the screen, and then put your username of your YouTube name, and we're going to verify that you subscribed and you commented, and we'll have your email, so then we'll be able to let you know if you are one of the winners of our next giveaway. So just wanted to share that with you. We got flat free tires. Another thing I forgot to mention, no need to worry about flats. I think just about every folding electric wheelchair now has flat free tires in the front and rear. So do have that. So let me show you how to fold this thing. So the first step I'm going to do is flip up these foot plates, or these leg rests, foot plates I should say. So flip them up, tuck them out of the way like I showed you. Next thing I would do, and this is just because you have the ability to take this off. You can fold it with this on, but it's so easy to remove the joystick. I would remove this too. So I'm gonna put that to the side. On the back, you got these two buttons here. I can press these, fold the seat back down. Also, you wanna remove the cushion. It's not connected by anything. You just simply remove it. And then at this point, if you just pull up from the middle, and then you can fold it in just like that. And again, the widest point is going to be these rear wheels, which is about 10 inches. So at this point, if I remove the battery, this weighs 27 pounds. Another really cool feature that they had also added was this is a locking mechanism. So if I put this in the back of something, back of the car, you pick it up that way, it could unfold. But I can lock it this way, and now I can pick it up, it's not going to unfold. Just a little thought design there, I think is really nice. And obviously to unfold, show you how to do that. I would just pull out from the armrest slightly, and then now I can just push down on these sides. Flip up the backrest, foot plates, put those down, attach the joystick, lock that into place, connect it, and put the seat cushion on. You can see I power it on with it on the other side, so really it's interchangeable. Now let's go over a few measurements that are important to a lot of people, which is seat width. So it can support 275 pounds of weight. The width is 18 inches. Distance between the armrests is a little less, it's 17.5 inches. You got a lot of depth on this seat. It's about 19.5 inches. Ground to the top of the seat, it is a little over 21 inches. Now the turning radius is great on this chair as well. I forgot to mention that. I believe it's 34 inches, I think it is. But if I turn it all the way to the side, it kind of spins in its own footprint. You're not going to get this kind of turning radius from a mobility scooter. It's great to use inside your home or when you're going shopping or at the store. And I always like to do this too in a lot of the videos that I make. So I'm 6'4" in height, I weigh 235. This is what I look like side profile. I know that I can adjust the leg rest down a little more. Honestly, this feels fine to me. This is comfortable at my height, so I feel like if you're my size and height, as long as you're under the weight capacity, I think this will be a comfortable chair. And best of all, again, it's made by Pride. They really are the best brand in the industry. There's a reason why they just paved the way as far as their technology, and the research and development is pretty incredible. I've actually been there and talked to their R&D department quite a few times. So they're really, really brilliant guys, and It's a great chair. It doesn't surprise me to come out with another chair. It's really nice. This is the only sideways folding electric wheelchair that Pride has come out with, as far as I know. I don't think they've ever come out with one before, but the main benefit of that is really just it gets it as the most compact footprint possible when it's folded. So if you have any questions about the Jazzy Carbon 27X, we're open every day. You can give us a call. Phone number is at the bottom of the screen, 800-682-9444. You can also visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com. Hope this video is helpful for you to learn a little bit more about the Jazzy Carbon 27X. Have a good day, guys.